Don't make the mistake of threatening me.
I am asking you to be reasonable. Honor the terms of our deal, and no one has to lose.
I have no intention of losing anything.
Then we'll renegotiate.
There's nothing to negotiate. I offered to connect you. I said no drugs.
I'm a businessman. Drugs turn the biggest profit.
I don't care. Move them somewhere else. Get out of Port Charles, Karpov, before you're overextended.
I like it here.
All right. You were protected when I was advising you. Now you're not. Be smart. Know when to fold.
Don't look back on this night and wish you had made a wiser choice. Honor our deal, and you'll protect what you value. Go back on your word, and you'll regret it.
I've dealt with a lot of competitors, a lot of takeover attempts. I know a bluff when I see one.
I never bluff, but perhaps you do.
I don't want any trouble. I'm not here to undermine the connections I made on your behalf. Let's just end this peacefully. I walk away. You don't lose anything.
I'm a bad man to double-cross. One of these days, you'll find out why.
Go! Oh, God. Oh, we're made. Chapter 17, Section 12 of the PR vernacular, meaning Karpov and the Harbor Master.
I'm not even sure it's them yet.
All is lost. All is lost. The Jackal's attempt to prove manly once again.
Don't throw open my car. Spinelli?
Jackal feels most peculiar.
You feeling better?
How could the Jackal arrive at a stakeout without orange soda? The carbonated nectar would have surely settled his...
Okay, that's it. We're done.
We're done. Oh, I know.
No, okay.
No,
come on.
No, the Jackal has recovered so cold. No, but I have to stay and save the day so that next to me someone will fall in love with me.
Let go of the steering wheel. Okay, come on.
Where we go?
No, you got Hey, stand up and walk, right?
No, we have to mystify the evildoers. No, we cannot surrender. The Jackal will not be vanquished. No. All is well. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm honored.
What happened? What did you do to him?
Whoa.
Oh, jeez. What happened?
We were working. We were in the car, and the car was too warm.
I'm just a little dizzy.
Okay, buddy, look right here. Hey, over here.
Oh.
Have you been experiencing shallow breathing, nausea, seizures? Spinelli, over here. Seizures? Talk to me.
The only thing that happened is Jackal P.I. failed at his mission, and now the evildoers are gonna run rampant, and all is lost.
No, it's okay.
Oh, he's delirious.
He just talks like that. You know that.
He's just overheated. He didn't drink enough water, and he keeps passing out.
Okay, room 1024. Let's get some fluids going, okay?
He'll be okay. Why didn't you take better care of him? Well, does Spinelli have a fever?
I don't know. The guy's sweating a lot.
He probably never recovered from the Asian whatever, and this is some sort of relapse. You couldn't even be bothered to take his temperature?
Just hold on a second. We were at a stakeout in the SUV.
You should have waited until it was dark outside. Think ahead for once.
Spinelli was trying to
impress you. Obviously, he would do anything to please you, even fry himself in the mobmobile.
I don't think it's going to be that serious.
We're not all as tough as you, Jason. Spinelli is special, and he's kind and loyal and sweet and totally hero worships you. You should take better care of him. Elizabeth!
Spinelli is responding to the IV fluids, which is a very good sign.
Well, I want to see him.
He's in room 1024, but Dr. Hunter isn't finished with the exam.
That's too bad. Spinelli needs me. You can see him when I'm done.
I told you he'd be okay.
Thank you.
10th floor, Nurse Weber.
That comes later. All we have to worry about now are dirty diapers and midnight feedings.
Okay. Dr. Drake, they need you in ER. Head trauma.
Not even a moment to enjoy this. I'm sorry. See you later.
Bye. Say goodbye.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Everything okay?
Yeah. I just brought Spinelli in because he fainted from the heat.
Oh.
And that new doctor's taking care of him. What about you?
Can't you tell? I can't wipe this stupid grin off my face.
Baby's getting big.
Isn't she?
She?
Yeah. We just did the ultrasound. We just found out.
Oh, that's great. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. I feel so blessed. I mean, I'm completely in love with Patrick. We're having a baby. Come to think of it, I don't think any of this would have happened if it wasn't for you.
Come in. Just gave me a phone call. We gotta talk.
Yeah, we do.
You want a drink?
No.
So it's just business?
I'm here because I want to make sure that we don't have any more misunderstandings.
About what?
About the choices I've made, the choices you've made, and the reasons behind them.
You mean my motives?
Look, we don't have to agree, Sonny, but I got a bad feeling where this could go if we don't give each other the benefit of the doubt considering what we've been through.
I'm here. Hey, you want to talk to me? Talk to me. Whatever you got to say, I'll listen.
If you think anything I've done since the night Michael was shot has been about making you pay or punishing you, it hasn't. I mean, that's the last thing I would want to do.
You say you don't want to punish me. I want to believe that, but why else would you help Carly take my sons?
My reasons haven't changed. Carly was going to take Morgan away.
But do you understand? You gave her the power to take my sons away.
You don't like how the whole thing went down. I understand that, but that doesn't make me your enemy.
I'm not saying you are. And I'm not working with Karpov to get back at you. I agreed to consult to keep him out of your way.
Okay, then why not just tell me that?
Because you should know better. You know me well enough to know what I'm doing. When I was dealing with the guy, you should know why. Hey, you're running the organization. I don't want to interfere in that. I don't...
Hi, Jason. Here again? Something tells me you're not planning a fishing trip.
Just need to work some things out.
Work out some things, like mob business. If you're taking over again, Sana, you need to tell me. If you're going back to the mob, you have to tell me.
I am.
Right? It's going to change everything, including the wedding.
I'm not in a mob. I'm out of that life forever. You know that.
So, Jason, there's your answer. Sonny has no intention of going back to the organization. Now, if that is not why you were here, I apologize for jumping to conclusions, but Sonny and I are getting married soon, and it's my future, too, and I have to do everything I can to protect it.
Okay, I respect that.
Thank you.
Okay, I've said what I had to say. I won't come by again.
I was right, wasn't I? Jason wants you back in the organization.
Come on. We're just trying to work things out with a friendship, but, it may be too late.
I'm sorry.
Well, you didn't seem sorry when you walked in here.
Well, okay.
What?
It might be selfish, but I do think the association isn't good for you.
Well, yeah. I mean, there is a change in Jason, but, he learned a lot from me. And we have a lot in common, like, knowing how to tear people out of our lives when we need to.
And you think you need to do that now?
Kate? You heard him. He's not coming back.
So I've done some research, and it appears that Morgan uses violence only as a last resort. He'll put up with a lot to avoid a war, so perhaps your best option is to meet face-to-face and negotiate a truce. An armed confrontation might be dangerous for you. Morgan spent a lot of years as Sonny's enforcer and is considered to be very good at what he does.
I went to Karpov's warehouse last night to get rid of him.
Yeah. Did you have trouble getting in?
No. Not trouble. I got into position. Took a little while to get a clear sight line. Karpov's pacing around. His lawyer was there. She was getting in the way.
Mm-hmm. And then?
I finally had my shot. And I was about to take it when a little girl, she couldn't have been more than 10, ran into Karpov's arms. Almost exactly like what happened to Michael. Wrong place, wrong time, innocent kid, and for what? Karpov and I agreed to live and let live for now.
I can see how that would make you more comfortable in the short run, but down the road, this is a decision that could come back to haunt you.
I've seen bosses drunk on power, paranoia. I mean, look at Zacchara, Alcazar, now Karpov. A preemptive strike against guys like that is the first step down a bloody road that I don't want to take.
Yeah, and I didn't mean to offer you bad advice.
No, you didn't. Doesn't mean I'm going to take it, but I don't want you to stifle yourself, Bernie, because your opinion is valuable to me.
Okay, so I can tell you what I'm thinking?
Yes.
All right. I've made inquiries, and Karpov always follows the same pattern when he's making an expansion. He moves in, he tells the locals he's just operating on the periphery, and then once he's established a base, he just takes out the competition. I mean, without compunction. It's only a matter of time before he uses that MO on you.
I might work in Europe. It's not going to work here. He's overextended.
Yeah.
Come on. A successful takeover would not be realistic for months.
Right. He is vulnerable now, and he may not be that vulnerable in, say, 2 months. So, looking at it from a purely business perspective, now is the time for you to make your move.
You're saying this to me because that's what Sonny would do.